Hi everyone. I hope you all had an awesome weekend and you're having a good Monday wherever you are. Okay, so today I decided to do a video on something I feel is very important and is vital that I share with you guys. It's something that I learned completely by accident and that I've taught to people, students that I've had, people I've done readings for. I say it to clients all the time, and it's such a vitally important lesson that we need to learn. And it's something that you only learn through trial and error. But I feel as if it's something I can teach you or share with you that can help you to get where you need to go, help you to move forward spiritually and achieve the things that you want to achieve. Okay, and it's going to sound so simple, and it is so simple, but it's vitally important that you learn this little trick. All right, some of you have already heard this from me. If I've done a reading for you, often it comes up. But this little lesson is what we need to do when we want to achieve something. Okay, so what do you want to achieve? Do you want to find a new job? Do you want to move to a new country? Do you want to start an enterprise, whatever, you start your own business. Whatever it is that you need to do, no matter how big or small it is, it could be how do I organize this function, or how do I impress my bosses by doing this so that I can elevate in the workplace, whatever it is that you're looking to achieve, all right, you need to know how to ask for spiritual help. And the secret to asking for spiritual help is to use the following words, not any derivatives of this necessarily, not don't try and edit it or mess it around. It's so basic, and don't try and overthink it and say, well, it's too simple, it can't work. The magic words you need to use are please show me how. Those four words, that's all you need to ask. Okay, and it doesn't matter what your belief system is, you can be asking God, the angels, the universe, your God, guides and guardians, whatever it is, but you need to use those words. Please show me how. Okay, vitally important. The reason for this is that it brings you working in consort with the universe, working in consort with your spirit guides, with God, with spirit. Okay, and that is when things work out. We all know we have to kind of get to that place where we work in consort with spirit, and that's when things start working for us. We're not working against it, we're not trying to force resolutions, and we're also not just saying, oh well, the universe must take care of it, I'm not willing to put in any work. So by using the words please show me how, you are, number one, showing your intent to take part. You're saying please show me how I'm willing to put in the work. Okay, you're also saying please show me how, so you're saying I am willing for you to show me and help me and guide me. And when you have those two things, I'm showing intent to put in the work. I'm also saying please show me how, please help me. That is when you work side by side and you're working with the spirit realm, with your higher self, to achieve certain things, because to a large extent your higher self is the universe. Okay, and you are allowing yourself to stop fighting yourself. All right, you're saying I'm willing to put in the work, but I'm not trying to force a resolution. I'm willing to take guidance on which way I should be moving here. Okay, vitally important. Please show me how. Nothing more, nothing less. You'll see that it works because they will show you how. And yes, you're going to have to put in the work. I guarantee you, it's happened to me before where I've had to work my backside off doing what it is that they've shown me. I've said, please show me how I can create this. Please show me how I can reach out to people. Please show me how I can help this client if I don't have the answers. Please show me how I can achieve this goal. Please show me how I can afford to do this. It works very well with money, but you also have to remember that you have to have a pure intent. When you say, please show me how, you must be willing to put in the work, and it must come from a pure intention, from a place of need and not greed. All right, very important. If you are already making thick cash, you don't really need for anything, and you're saying, please show me how I can make more money, please show me how I can make more money, and you're doing it for selfish needs, it's not going to work. But if you've got a lot of money and you're sharing and you are empowering people and you are giving people jobs and you are sharing your abundance, and you say, please show me how I can make more of this, they will show you how, because you're coming from a good place and you are sharing your abundance. So it has to be done with integrity. It has to be done with the willingness to put in the work and the willingness to be shown and take that guidance. Okay, but it's a very, very important lesson, vitally important, and it does work. Okay, it does work. It has helped me with so many things in my life. It's changed my life. It's changed my belief systems. It's changed my faith in myself and in my guides, and shown me that things can actually work if you just click and you say, "Oh, I haven't said, oh, well, I want to do it all myself. I'm going to do this. Why isn't it working out for me? I don't want any guidance. I don't want any help. I'm stubborn." And at the same time, there's other people on the other end of the spectrum who say, well, the universe should be looking after me. So why isn't everything just working out? And why can't I just sit on my backside and do nothing? The universe is supposed to, provide. What happened to the saying of the universe is supposed to provide? It doesn't work like that. And the minute you realize how it actually does work and what works for you, you'll see a change. Please try it. Let me know. I guarantee you, if you come from the right place, you're coming with integrity, you really need that help, and you say, please show me how, you will get the help. Something else that's very, very important is don't place expectations on the outcome. All right? Human beings are pretty, what can I say? We're pretty egotistical at times, and we really think, well, I know the options. If I ask for help with this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, or that's going to happen. Those are my options. Your experience on this planet, even if you remember past lives or whatever the case is, your experience is a blip in comparison to the expanse and the limitlessness of the universe. Okay, the limitlessness that they can actually provide for you, the abundance and the unlimited possibilities that are out there. You limit yourself by saying, okay, please show me how I can do this, and saying, okay, it's going to have to be this or this or this or this. Don't do that. That is you blocking yourself, because you're like a horse with flaps on you saying, those are my options. Okay? You need to say, I open myself up to anything that's possible. Show me what is possible. And they will show you what is possible. And you'll think, wow, never in a million years would I have thought that this would have happened, or this person would have walked into my life, or I'd get this phone call, or this opportunity would come in for me, or that person I haven't spoken to in years I bumped into at the store, and they were like, hey, remember this and that and the next thing, or can you help me with this? You never know. Don't limit yourself. Don't have an expectation that can disappoint you. Okay, placing expectations on things and people are where disappointment comes from. And you need to say, I open myself up, show me what is possible. That's also a key phrase. Okay, I'm going to put them in my stories today. Please show me how, 4 words, and 5 words. Show me what is possible. Not what I think is possible, not the limitations I place on myself. Okay, anything is possible. I always use this little story as well. Say, for instance, you're sitting at a cafe and you witness a car accident on the corner. And this young girl's in one of the cars, and she bursts into tears, and she's like, oh my goodness, I've been in a car accident. And you're thinking, yep, the other guy's thinking she either doesn't have insurance, or maybe she does have insurance, but it's only third party. Maybe she does, but his car's more expensive. You run through all these things in your mind, and you think, okay, well, I know what the options are here. And all of a sudden, unbeknown to you, there's another guy sitting at the cafe across the road, walks up to this girl, takes pity on her. He's got plenty of money and says, don't worry, I'll pay for everything. I'll actually also pay for the other scratches on your car. I can see you've damaged it a couple of times. He's just feeling generous. He's there. He's an earth angel, whatever he is, whatever you want to call him. But you have limited yourself by the possibilities you thought you knew were possible. So that's a very mundane example of how it works, but don't limit yourself. And you will see, if you say, okay, please show me how, and you just leave it at that. And say, I'm willing to put in the work, but show me where it's coming from. Show me how I can achieve this, how I can do this. They will show you. Okay. So that is my little lesson for the day, and I'm going to try and squeeze in a card reading for you guys as well.